Some of them are not even on. I've just realised. I think we only need 3, maybe. I'm going to destroy that boiler. And then now that one works. I guess it's because there's enough in here. I mean, I think it's 3 per steam thingamajig. We're not actually using the ones down there. I guess it was its way of telling us that maybe we should. So we'll make a bunch of boilers and add that to the power network. How many do we need? This so 9. We need 9 boilers. Where's the boilers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes a little while. And what we'll do... How are we going to do this? We'll put the boilers in a place first, and then we'll find out what we're doing. Right, so we got a bunch of boilers. Too many boilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boilers apparently is all you need. I will stick to that rule. I think it is pretty reasonable. Right, so now we need a bunch of these connected to one of these pipes. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of all the coal in there. We'll get rid of this and this. And we will make a pipe along here. We need to get rid of these power. Don't worry, we'll put them in. We'll put them back in. We just need to find a better place for them. If I can find where they were. There we are. There isn't a better place for them. Oh, God. Okay. We'll put them back where they were. And we'll find a better place for this belt. I think I can go down one with these. Maybe. Please. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. But that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Right, we'll just get rid of these tracks. And we'll do it like that. And then what we'll do is we'll make a bunch of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7, yeah. We'll move them down there. We'll see how the wool production is going. So it looks like we're about to run out of stone any minute now. Yep, we've only got 100 and so left. So let's see. Apparently I've got a lot of stone in my inventory. Didn't know that. What we'll do... Can I... I'm not too sure how to make that work, actually. I mean, maybe if I get a... If I make a crate and fill that crate full of rubbish. Yeah? No, wrong way. Apparently it only knows to put things in those areas. Interesting. I guess we just throw it in. Is that what we're doing right now? I don't know how to get that to work, to be honest with you. We'll definitely find out after this attack completely wipes us out. Or not. I'm stuck! Where am I going? Oh, are we good? Oh my... Wow. We're getting attacked from the top, but that's fine. These turrets are being beaten up down here, though. We need to make maybe 2 more. Where am I going? 1, 2. There we go. We'll get some ammunition as well. Hopefully it's not filled with cogs, even though it probably is. Yep, there we go. All the cogs in the world. My inventory is full. I sound very, very joyous about that as well. My inventory is full. I mean, it's a pretty good feeling, you know. You feel like you're doing a good job. Let's just fill half of that with the ammunition required. Half of that with the ammunition required. Well, some of it. We'll have some remaining for some turrets up there if they need it. Actually, we'll just throw it back in there for now, though. For now, though. Ah, right, yeah. We were trying to get more power. I'm not sure what I'm doing, actually. More research. Yeah, more research. We'll just get that done because we got a lot of science going on right now. Steel production. So that's pretty cool. Well, steel processing. Right, so where's the picker? Ah, here we go. Now we need to have a bunch of them. So there we go. We should be able to get all that working. Hopefully. We can only hold like a certain amount anyway. So we should be alright. Like 5, I think it is. Yeah, 5. So I'm not just sure if they're going to start going anytime soon. But we'll find out. It might just take a little while. I think. Oh, no, they water, don't they? I forgot about that. So what we'll do is we've got to make an underground pipe. And we've got to make... So, is this pipe to ground? Okay, we'll make a pipe to ground. Apparently we've got to make a bunch of them. Wow. And we'll make a pump. Offshore pump. Put it right here. And then we should be able to go underneath that without much problem. There we are. Goes like this. And then we'll make a bunch of these pipes. What we'll do... Oh, does that work? Oh, it just works like that. Oh, fantastic. And these should be working soon enough. The power is getting pumped into that. It should be going into here, but it might not work because it's off. That's the only reason why I've sort of thought going down there is a bit awkward. And I'm thinking that might be what's happening right now. If that is what's happening, what I can do is just move these down because I think it's easier to do that. We'll get rid of this and we'll put it down here. Unless I just destroyed it. Oh no, it's right there. There we go. Easy. And we'll move these. Something that's a much easier thing to do. Well, it would be if these went all in the way. I'm scared that there's going to be a connection problem, actually, with me doing that. Are they all connected? Yeah, they're all connected still. I feel like they are, anyway. No, there's a bit down there that needs a bit of a connection. We'll just make that. It needs a connection with life. That's what it needs. Also, we need a chest to throw all our rubbish into. We've got too much stuff. Right, here we go. There we go. They're all working. We need some power for this. There we go. More power's connected. Fantastic. Performance is going up, and we should be seeing a performance increase. Or at least a production increase. Looks like it's lower, actually. Maybe not. I reckon it would take a little while to actually get into action. What was that? Okay. Merv right now trying to get into his Cradle of Doom. The Cradle of Doom! Anyway, not too sure what that was all about. More logistics. What do we need right now? Okay, we'll get electronics. Smart inserter, right. So we'll just get a military right now. Because we got armor. Actually, we should make some armor real quick. We have too much stuff. I don't want to make 10 pieces of armor. I'm not just sure I would ever need to bulk or mass produce armor. Maybe one day we will, though. So the production here is all done now. All used up. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of these. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do what I tried to do a minute ago, which was to fill this up full of rocks. And just use an inserter to throw them away, basically. I'll power it up. There we are. I think we're going to need a bunch of them. In fact, we'll make a fast one. That's a much better idea. Fast inserter. I think we already have. No, we don't. We have the long-handed inserter, which we've not required to use just yet. But here we go. All the stone is coming down. That is very fast. That's pretty fantastic to watch. Let's just check how much walls we have, because we probably have enough. Yeah, we go. We've got loads of walls. Fantastic. It's good thing we can make these walls so easily. So what we'll do is basically this. We'll block this wall off. Fantastic. And down here we'll block it off as well. And there we are. That's a sort of neat little blockade that they have to get through. What we'll do as well is we will make a connection right here, which we'll put another turret into. Beautiful. There we are. And we'll fill it with some ammunition that I've got. And there we are. Fantastic. It's looking pretty good right now. I wish I could make a minefield. That'd be even better. Oh. A bit of lag right there. I think we're going to save just in case. I'm not just sure how fragile this game is when it comes to automation. When it comes to its ability to crash. I'm not too sure why the words keep escaping from me of what I actually mean. But I've got to sort of think from the top of my head after a little while. But at the moment it's sort of trying to load something. Or maybe my computer's trying to load something. My computer overheating maybe? Nope, it's not. One of the small fans in my motherboard malfunctioned recently, so... it's a filter fan anyway, so it doesn't really help against the heat, but more just filters the dust out. It means I just have to clean it more regularly than I usually do. That's all. But yeah, that is that. I think I've got the fan with me right now, actually. don't know what the fan name is specifically. I'm not that much of a computer tech. I just know how to maintain. That's pretty much it. Is that stone down there? That's iron. We don't need iron. We need stone. It may mean... Oh, thank you very much. So we can make shotguns. We can make bullet damage increases, which is pretty great. Military 2. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, step 2 stuff, which requires the next level of science. So we're going to make some green science, which is pretty fantastic. I always like the idea of making green science. Don't know about you. I remember, as a kid, watching that weird science show. What the hell is it called? Brainiac? Brainiac. Where lots of green things happened. I'm not too sure if much of green things happened. Actually, for some reason, I'm thinking about Art Attack now. That was amazing. Anyway, we'll stick to what we know, which is right now, science number 2, which we actually don't know anything about. So science number 2 is right here, which, like we said before, requires an inserter and a transport belt. An inserter does require an electrical circuit, I believe. And some gears, along with some iron plates. So we do have a lot of gears down here that we can move down. And we have some iron plates. And we do have some transporters that go underneath. Actually, what I'm going to do right now... Can we make steel plates so I can make this mega chest? Or is steel plate like one of those things that... Yeah, you can't. You've got to make steel plate the hard way using machines. That's pretty fantastic, actually. I always like the idea of that. So you can't make everything by yourself. So some things just require automation. So some steel plates would be pretty great, but we don't need them right now. I'll just make some iron chests and throw stuff into them. I wish they were bigger, but oh well. Throw all this coal in them. I don't need all this coal. I don't know why I have it all. We'll throw some of this away, because I'm still going to need to hold a few of these things anyway. A few of these gears. Smaller versions there. Fantastic. Anything need repairing? Doesn't look like it. All this stone. Fantastic. That automation's going very well. I'm looking forward to the game giving me just a flat surface so I can go mental on. Obviously, I can do that with... I want to do it with a campaign in mind, so I've got a good objective. Anything that requires red, just science level 1. Yeah, this does. So we'll just go mad there. How much science do we have? 3. Right, so it's looking good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some underground belts. So I'm not too sure how this works. Right. Interesting. So that's how that works. Basically, we want to get all this plate. So instead of it throwing it into this, which we just got a bunch of stuff from now, we can throw it into this, which can then go down like that. Do I want it going down like that? No, I don't. I want it to go down like this, because then it will stay on that row. If you see that, yeah. Because I want these to be connected in the other way. We don't want a fast inserter there. I want some power as well, apparently. Apparently, we require power, guys. Who knew? How are we gonna... See, the problem here is that it's putting it way too far ahead. I'm not just sure how to change that. How do we change that? It's always awkward. We can't make like a shorter version, can we? Like this isn't a shorter version. I'm not too sure if we can change its like what it does, or maybe put it down by 1 more. I'm not too sure how weird it can really be. Can we put it here? See, no, we definitely can't. See, this is a problem. How are these ones doing it? Because, you see, these only take coal when they're part of it. But we want these 2 minerals to actually attach to each other on separate... Okay, I think I see a way of doing it. Basically, we just replace this. And that's all we do. So this goes down into here. Like this. And then we'll just do that. Yeah. I think that works. That makes a little more sense anyway, because that doesn't get as cluttered. Also, we got attacked. I hope that didn't go horribly well. I mean, I hope it went well. But I mean, horribly well would, you know, that'd be really bad if it went horribly well. I'm not sure what horribly well means now that I think about it. Let's change this in the direction. There we go, that works. So what are we making right now? Inserters. So we got the iron plate, the iron gears. Now we just need the electronic circuit. And to make the circuit, we need iron plate and copper cables. Copper cables, we of course need copper. So we need another production chain entirely using this copper. Now that's alright, because we can make quite a stupid amount of copper, in fact. So what we can do is maybe make the same system here, where we basically, instead of throwing this all into a chest, which I like throwing it all into a chest, don't get me wrong. Oh, God. We should just throw it into its separate... like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. That's like that. It's a messy job, but someone's going to do it. Alright. And now, what we can have is an automated thing that creates copper cables. There we are. Is it good there? Feel like it's good there. But I could be wrong. Merv right now is looking at me very sarcastically. Just sort of like, you know, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? What sort of human being are you? How dare you, Merv? How very dare you? Right, so now we're making copper cables, which are made very quickly, apparently. And now we'll make another inserter. There's lots of, like, inserter stuff going on right now. I imagine it's going to change like that anyway. Once we start using some other complex thingamajigs. Right. My brain just died there. Anyway. Can I go over water with these? No, I can't. Maybe there are some sort of aqua versions. I don't want to go all the way around that because I feel like we're going to use a lot of those areas. Right, so a bunch of copper cables are going down there. Oh, we're under attack. I think we're fine. It's not too much trouble. We've got a good defense going on right there. Lots of gunfire. Lots of defense. Basically, defense, gunfire, defense. I basically explained that in several different ways, meaninglessly. Right, now, we've got a lot of products to make this circuit. Do we want to somehow make a separate... How would we make that separate? Because this is two different chains right now. And I'm thinking, actually, we don't need to. Because what we'll do is we'll make another automation thingamajig right here. Along with another inserter. Oh, I keep saying automation thingamajig. I mean an assembling machine. Put that there. Oh, wow. I've been playing for quite a long time, apparently. Apparently, I like this game. There we go. Basically it. So now, we want to make... What do we want to make? I was trying to make the electronic circuit, wasn't I? But then, to make this, we also need... Maybe I mislooked at that. Electronic circuit, which requires the copper cables and iron plate. So we've got the iron plate and the copper cables to make the circuit. Let me just double check. Yep, copper cable to make the circuit. We also need to make the inserter in itself, which uses the gears. So yeah, this will be a bit separate there. We'll get rid of this. We need to put something here, which will be where the... We're probably going to have to move where that is, by the looks of it. But what we'll do is we'll do that. And you see, this isn't going to work very well unless we have it in the middle, which is basically going to block off this. I don't like the idea of that myself. I feel like it's a better idea to have that in a different location. In fact, what we can do there... This is going to be very messy, I know. Ugh. Very messy. Is we can have the underground pipe. Well, underground assembling thing. Belt. Nope. How dare you get in my way? Still gets in the way a little bit, to be honest. But not as much. We can still have something down here that gives us the type 2 stuff. Alright, so now... What we do... is we have the assembling machine... right here. Yep, we can put the copper cables in there. Basically, this needs to go back by one. Oh no, it can't go back by one, can it? This will have to go like that. It's all in progress, ladies and gentlemen. We will get there eventually. We'll have these powered up. Beautiful. Right, and now we will make the circuit. Now we'll have something taking stuff out, throwing it onto another belt. Which then that belt should connect to this belt, maybe? I'm not too sure. Maybe not. It should be a case, because we gotta have the iron gears and the iron plate as well, along with the circuit. So really, this should be on a separate chain that goes down anyway, like this. That might be too much, I'm not too sure. Okay, so we got these things coming out. And we got this happening. Which should then feed into another assembling machine. Right here. Yeah, that's a good place for it. We'll just make this go down. If I can find this track. There we are. And we'll have another one of these right here. We're going to have something else after this as well, don't we? We need the track assembling thingamajig as well. So we have to get that done before we can make science. We must make science! Delicious science. Other way round? Yeah, other way round. Same with that as well. Here, we'll make these. Oh no, we need to make a different level of creation machine. What kind of technology requires this? I wonder. Vehicles. Engines. Makes sense to me. Engine unit. Ah, here we go. So we need some green science. That's fine. We'll get that done. Automation 2. I overlooked that. We're getting it done, though. The system works by the looks of it, anyway. Not sure if it does completely work. We're being attacked from the bottom there. Wait, are we? Oh, we're about to be. There's one guy. There's one of those weird ant things. Not too sure what it is. I'm trying to hover over it. A dry tree, apparently, is what it is. Oh, what's going on down there? It's a bunch of fish. I have a raw fish. Oh, fantastic. Damage. Okay, let's throw that away. I don't want to... Oh, apparently that's how you throw things away. Maybe not. Apparently I can throw that away, but no. Also throw that away. I have too much stuff in my inventory. Right. So the research is on its way. It's getting itself done. We can make a bunch of labs, can't we? And get this done quicker. Yeah, we can make just a bunch of labs. Get it done really quickly. I might just do that. I don't know. Is that the right way? It probably is. Like, I should make a separate chain for where all the red stuff will go. That might be pretty good. Can't believe I'm still taking lots of stone out of there by the looks of it. Oh no, I'm not. All the stones be taken out. So that's pretty much done now. We're not making any more walls. Got a good amount though. I'm pretty happy with that. I still haven't searched. Like, there's some stone up there we could still get. Loads of copper as well. We're going to start running... I think we have run out of materials, in fact. Yep, we're running out of iron. Coal's never going to run out. Copper is slowly draining away. We've still got a good amount of copper, though. Minerals are running dry. This automation needs to be quicker. We're not making science quick enough, apparently. What we'll do, though, is while we're waiting for that, we should still try and create the assembly tables, which we were making up here, so I mean, we could still do that. We've got a lot of... Still got a bunch of them, which I don't want. Still don't know how to deal with that. I think it might be because it's in a different place. I think if we go down by one, it will stop collecting all of these cogs. I have no idea. Merv, what are you doing? Once again, wasting time. As always, that's what you're doing, Merv. Oh my God, there's so much going on right now. I've been recording for long enough, ladies and gentlemen. This is very long, and I shouldn't record too much. I feel like this needs to be a series where I make very long videos, though. I wish I could do that. Soon, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully soon, anyway. It should be. That's going to be pretty fantastic. Tell me what you think about this game, though. I think it's pretty great. If you have any ideas, or if I've missed anything, feel free to comment below as well. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Next episode, we will be making Science Level 2 with the Automation Level 2. And we'll make an entire system going on here. We'll also make a separate network for creating these transport belts, which will help into the creation of Science Level 2. Beautiful science. It's all about science, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what we've done right now. Cool defenses. We've made more power for ourselves. Performance is still lacking a little bit, actually, but we should be able to work that out later on. It's all working out. Made some stone wool production, which is pretty... I mean, at the moment, what I've made is pretty... There's not much... Although I said this word about 7 times during the match, but oh well. I'll just outro it. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. And don't forget to go, take a look at this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty great. I've been the Innkeeper. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.